Hey, today we'll be discussing about linear sort. Linear sort. So what is linear sort? So linear sort is nothing but comparing first item with all the remaining items. Seven, 6, 1, 4 and 2. So here we need to compare the first item with the second item, and this again the first item with third item, first item with fourth item, first item with fifth item. Okay, so example, so this is our array. Same, we'll take the same example. 7, 6, 1, 4, 2. So we need to compare 7 with 6, basically the item which is at first index with 0th index with first index. Okay, the first item with second item. So is 7 less than 6? So as we are taking the example of sorting items in ascending order. Sort in ascending. Okay, so this is what we are going to iterate now. So we need to arrange these items such that the result is in ascending order. Okay, so ideally the result of this one should be 1, then 2, then 4, 6 and 7. This should be our result. Okay, which is nothing but arranging in ascending order. Okay, so now to achieve this result, okay, we will run the algorithm of linear sort algorithm and will achieve this result. Okay, now the algorithm, what it says is we need to compare the first item with second item. So we'll compare 7 with 6. Is 7 less than 6? Is 7 less than 6? No. Okay, so now we need to swap. Okay, so now we need to swap the items. So the result will be, so the result will look like this. So 6 will come here, 7 will come here, and 1, 4, 2. Okay, now after swapping, again we need to compare this item with this item. So now 6 is not less than 1. So again we will swap. Now 1 will go here, 6 will come here. So this is the result of that. Now again we will compare 1 with 4. So is 1 already less than 4? Yes, 1 is already less than 4, so we will not swap. Okay, now the result will remain same. So 1, 7, 6, 4, 2. Now we'll compare 1 with 2. So is 1 already less than 2? So we will not swap. So after completion of this iteration, we first item what we have, right? It is in the final position. So that means you don't need to change the position of 1 anytime, because see, if you see the result, right, the result, the first position is also 1. After the first iteration, this is also 1. Now only thing is we need to process the remaining array, okay, which is our 7, 6, 4, 2. And again the process continues. We need to compare 7 with 6. Is 7 less than 6? Yes. Then we need to swap. Then our resulting array will be 6 will come here, 7 will come here, 4 and 2. Now we need to compare 6 with 4. Now the resulting array will be 4 will come here, 7 and 6, and 2 will be here. Okay. Now again we need to compare this one with 2. Now the resulting array will be 2 will go back because 4 is greater than 2. So 4 is not less than 2, right? Now 2 will come here, 7, 6, 4. So, okay. Now when we see this, right, this is nothing but the second array. So now after the second iteration, okay, our array will look like, so 1 is already sorted, right? So our array will look like this: 1, 2, 7, 6, 4. So if you see this portion is already sorted. So we need to process only this part. Okay. Now we'll take the remaining part, which is nothing but 7, 6, 4. 7, 6 and 4. So now again the process will continue. Compare 7 with 6. 7 is less than or greater than 6. 7 is greater than 6. So now we need to swap. So the result will be 6 will go here, 7 will come back here, and 4. Now compare 6 with 4. So 6 is greater than 4. Then we need to swap. Okay. Now 4 will go back here and 6 will come back here. Okay. So this is the resulting. Now if you see, this portion is sorted. Okay. So now only the remaining part is this. Now this is the remaining part, which is nothing but 7 and 6. Now we'll compare this. Is 7 less than 6? No. Then we need to swap. The result will be 6 and 7. Now this part is also sorted now. Okay. Now if we see this, right, the full part, 1 is here, okay, 1 is here. So 1, which was already sorted in the first iteration. In the second iteration we sorted 2, so the 2 came here. This is our second iteration. In our third iteration, right, so we sorted and we got this result. 4 was here. In our fifth iteration, we sorted these two items. Then 6 came here, 7 came here. Now this array is exactly the same result what we wanted. We wanted this result. So this is how our linear sort works. Okay, we'll see the code in detail in our next video. Okay, algorithm, this is how it works. Thank you.